I can do this thing right. Okay. Can you see me? I'm getting all these interruptions. Crazy interruptions. My son is bringing me home junk food. He wants me to drink a vanilla soda, Coca-Cola soda, and a McDonald's hamburger while I do these videos. Okay, so here's the latest. I'm trying to do a video here on the Epiphany. No, not the Epiphany. The astronomical gap in atheism. Okay, so I'm getting some responses here. I want to go over responses real quick, if I may. I'm using the bottle cam, so bear with me. Early times. Thank you very much. Okay, so Greenfield interrupted the last video. My friend Greenfield. I'm Greenfield's friend. I'm his best friend. I'm his only friend, and I'm sure he'll agree. So anyway, if you want to be totally confused, you can listen to that. Okay, here's this is in response to the astronomical video from Reader VS. Hi, it's me. It's great to see you on YouTube. I'm very glad I subscribed to your channel. It's one of my top favorites. I thank you from the bottom of my heart because you have renewed my interest in homeopathy. Right on, man, which I have utilized successfully. The remedies are so good, science or no science. I'm a layperson who's found excellent results with different applications. My deepest gratitude to you. You know, this is really a milestone event for me. And let me tell you what, every comment that I've had here is positive or funny or something. You know, there's not one comment here that's a put down or anything. I'm getting like half a dozen comments, and they're all thumbs up. You know, I mean, by that, I mean, they don't vote for me. Nobody votes that much for me thumbs up. We've all seen that. You know, but I'm getting some real, so, you know, this is a red letter day for me. This is a big day for me. Big day. Big day. Then he says, one thing I forgot to say after reading some of your the silly comments, the know-nothings makes so much effort to leave, is the unqualified naysayers are a dime a dozen. Easy come, easy go. All they do is make everything around them wish they would just disappear. Yeah, they have nothing at all to contribute to society. Just negativity and self-pity, worse than a black hole. Nevertheless, I love your videos, and I've learned much. And also, they are very positive. I look forward to all of them. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Doctor. Professor Reader VS. And then here well, I guess half of these, maybe the reason it's so good is because half of them are from Reader VS, and he always leaves me really nice messages. You gotta try something different sometime, buddy. No, that's all right. Don't bother. There is a new, in recent years, discovery that the source of nuclear forces is really light proton emissions. Actual light is the origin of all subatomic forces, the strong and the weak. A black hole absorbs all light to feed itself. Check it out, current documented fact. If we could determine the source of the generating energy of light, bada bing, bada boom, as seekers of the origins and beginnings are that much closer. As seekers of the origins and beginnings would be, I think what he means to say, would be that much closer. Yeah. Well, that's very interesting. Is really light photon emissions. I have to think about that. I'd like to see some more on that. Now here's something from DOS 291556, 22 hours ago. If you made a machine that relied on gravity only to keep it running like a hero clock, they would say it was a perpetual motion machine. But by definition, nothing can exist without outside influence, therefore no perpetual motion machine can exist. It's all semantics. Also, science will say nothing can go faster than the speed of light in one paragraph and turn around and tell you the universe is expanding faster than the speed of light. Go figure. Exactly. Thank you very much for this observation, because what Das is saying is absolutely right on. And it's something that I've been thinking about for a long time now. And this is this whole business of E equals MC squared. All right? E equals MC squared. I think that's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. You know, E equals MC squared is the Bible of science, right? It's the science Bible. It's the golden calf. And Einstein is their Jesus. E energy equals mass times the constant speed of light. And here he's pointed out, hey, wait a minute. There's something they say is faster than light. The universe is faster than the speed of light. Now that's one for contemplation. And I've kind of puzzled over this too. And as you may have noted in one of my previous videos, I was talking about how the age of the universe doesn't match the size of the universe, you know. And this is one of the things they say is, well, the universe is expanding faster than the speed of light, and that's why this doesn't match. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Either if the universe is expanding, all the universe except here, right? Are we expanding faster too? No. By their calculations, we're shrinking. We're shrinking, right? McDonald's. Well, here's what's going on. Here's the problem with this. Is that we know for a fact that light speed is not constant. And they've had that evidence right in front of their nose all this time. Einstein himself had this in front of his nose. He said he proved his stupid E equals MC squared when they photographed an eclipse. In fact, they came up here to the northwest, up at Goldendale, and tried to do it there and screwed it up. They had to take several shots at it before they got it right in Australia. To photograph an eclipse, because then they could see that the star would move, and it fit the calculation. The star, because light was bending around the sun, bends around the sun, and then when the sun moved, or when we moved, then the star moved. See? And they said, oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it's true. What he said is true. The E equals MC squared, that proves it. I don't get it. I don't think anybody understands relativity. You know why? Because it's bogus. And here's the thing, is that if light has a constant speed, then why does it bend around something? If it's bending around something, then and it's going a measurable speed, a constant speed, and it bends around something, it's going to take a little bit longer to get where it's going, isn't it? Isn't it? Well, so refraction slows light down. And you know what? That's a proven fact, and you can look it up. Light travels slower in water. Light travels slower in other media as it's going through something. Because of refraction, because of absorption, who knows why, but it slows down. Now here's my thesis. Here's my thesis, is that a magnetic field will perturb another magnetic field, and that's all light is. And so when light enters the heliosphere, it begins to slow down. But what was it doing before? Because of less interference outside of the heliosphere of the solar system, it speeds up. That light is maybe in constant motion, but it's not always the same speed. Light will speed up, and then it'll slow down when it enters into another magnetic field of the solar system. When did they measure the speed of light? What was that, like the 1600s or something? They figured it out and went 182,000 miles a second or something like that. I mean, who knows and who really cares at this point if it's going to always be different? Not only that, you go up and time changes. The time when you go up into outer space, or you go up, you get away from the gravity of the Earth, and the time, what is it, slows down? No, speeds up. Speeds up, slows down. I don't know, but it changes, right? So why is that? So I don't know. It probably slows down the measuring device. Another thing is when God is looking at the universe as a thing, He sees it all at once, doesn't He? So consciousness is faster than the speed of light. Consciousness can take in the entire thing. I mean, maybe you've seen a map of the known universe, the observable universe. That's what it is. So, this is bogus. This whole thing is bogus. I think E equals MC squared has done more to confuse people about what science is than anything else ever discovered or discussed. Science, I think Einstein probably